Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. This evening we're going to do a late reading for the Boar people and all those born in the year of the pig. So welcome back. Let's just give these a quick shuffle and we will see where we are at. Let's have a little look as we flip these around a little bit. And we'll see how your week has been and what we are looking forward to. Let's stop there. We'll take that one from the bottom. We'll take that one from the middle. We'll take that one from the top. What have we got? Oh, we got 3 blacks. Okay, well, don't forget, black isn't always an attack. It doesn't work like that. It's negative. Things could have been better. Things could have been better this week, but let's see what the compatibility is as we flip them over. See, not a bad start. It's not a bad start. We've got a catalyst card there. Change is on the way. It's going to be quite forceful change, and it might not be change that you're comfortable with and that you don't like, but it's a necessary change. The sheep and the boar, they're the same triangle, the catalyst triangle. That's an affinity triangle with the goat and the rabbit, and obviously yourself as the pig. So that makes up that entire triangle, which is the most compatible you can be. So you're not looking at something bad. In fact, as a pig person, you handle change relatively well, as long as you are aware of what's happening. You're, able to make peace with it. You're involved in it. You have some element of control. It's not like you necessarily like change per se, but you can accept it. That change, or this change, it is in a negative place, so maybe you're not going to be so happy with it, but it's not going to be bad. I don't think there's going to be a massive sort of disruptive outcome from this. There will be times when it's not going to be peaceful. There could be times when you're going to be frustrated, and realistically you're going to have to encourage yourself to just stop sometimes and just chill out a little bit and stop overdoing it. These changes that are happening are not necessarily your problem, so don't fret about it. You could end up exhausting yourself simply because you're getting worked up over something that doesn't even, matter, that really matters to you. This could have something to do with friendship, or in the marriage, or in a relationship, or in a romantic element, and potentially you're just getting worked up and stuff, and you're just looking for emotional support. You're seeking emotional support, and it's not so much that things are so bad or the changes around you are things that are making you uncomfortable. It's simply you just need a bit of support right now, and potentially just communicate. You're a great communicator. Boars are great communicators. Sheep are great communicators, and you are able to express yourself openly and open up and talk about your feelings. Boar people, sheep people, rabbit people, very emotionally intelligent people to some degree and in different ways. You're very capable of expressing yourself, and that is what you should do, is express yourself and talk about your feelings, communicate. If things frustrate you, then talk about it. That rooster card again, it's not a bad card. Roosters and pigs, they are quite compatible, and they are, they can be friends and are quite close allies. Right now, I think it's a time where you need to be honest with yourself. You need to be honest. You need to be open. Again, this is the rooster here with that kind of your need to get things off your chest and to chat and to communicate and just talk about it. And I really think you should. I don't think you should allow changes to happen around you, even if they don't affect you, because the catalyst cards, they don't always affect you. They could be affecting people around you, or things could be happening because of you, but not to you or for you. Or, the catalyst cards work in a way where it's not always about you. You could just be one little domino in a whole line of dominoes. And that's kind of how it works. And if you want to know more about the catalyst cards, or the catalyst triangle, which is your triangle, the catalyst affinity triangle, then hit that subscribe button, because we will be doing videos like this, as I say, in the future. But the rooster, not a part of your triangle, is still as compatible, or is compatible with you. And I think right now, you can be hard on yourself, and you can criticize yourself, and you can put yourself down, and you can overthink as well, because that rooster is a part of the thinker triangle. And as that sort of thinking and thinking about stuff, it's easy for you to, I don't want to say get carried away, but let your thoughts get the better of you. And you need to kind of be in control of that. You need to make sure that you aren't jumping to conclusions, or or you know, I don't know, I suppose in a way, believing assumptions or things that you've just kind of come up with in your own head. Don't do that. Don't do that, because then you're just going to hit a spiral that you've pushed yourself down. It's okay to criticize yourself sometimes because it'll keep you motivated, but don't do it to a point where you're taking yourself too seriously and you're actually damaging your own self-esteem. Don't do that. After all, there are still things to be done. There are still things that you need to get done. There's still things that the you know the feelings or the emotions that you carry and may be a burden sometimes. These things, there are still stuff that you need to get done regardless of this. You can't just ignore the things and the responsibilities and obligations that you've got because you're feeling a little bit low or feeling in a peculiar way sometimes. You can't do that, or a particular way, or in a specific way for a specific reason. It doesn't matter the circumstances or whatever. Responsibilities, obligations and things like this, they still have to come first, you know, and you've got to still be aware of that. We're going to jump straight over into the horse, which is quite a fast-paced card. But again, the horse and the pig, moderately compatible. And I think it's, again, it's the temperamental side of things. I think you're going to work yourself up. That horse is quite a temperamental sort of rage machine when it wants to be. And it will go off and kick off, and it will kick off, literally, as a horse, kicking all over the place and having a bit of a stampede. And it's a negative horse, so it's not going anywhere. So it's frustrated. The horse is also a romantic card. It's an emotional card. It's a card basically right now where we've got this sort of like family marriage kind of connection here, and this is now this romantic card coming through in this emotional card. I think right now potentially relationships might be strained between someone that's like very close to you. And I think it's getting temperamental, and it's getting a little bit hard to juggle it all. Maybe it's just because there's too much going on and you haven't been able to prioritize, or as I say, you know, delegate some sort of time to the duties, obligations or responsibilities that you have. I don't know, but it's not looking great as you move near the end of that week, as the compatibility changes from those two cards there, the goat and the rooster, which is moderately compatible to you, to over to a horse, which is okay, still moderately compatible, but in a way that it kind of turns it around for you, where there are relationships that are strained. It could potentially be your fault, maybe potentially because you've overthought things and overreacted. The overreaction has actually created more problems than actually how it could have gone if you had no reaction at all. And potentially now you just don't know how to turn this around. You kind of feel stuck. You're not moving anywhere, which is bad, because you don't want to be stuck where you are. You want to be progressive. You want to make change. You want to, you know, move forward and put yourself in a better position, or at least feel better and feel more confident and feel like things are actually going to be good for a change. But it just doesn't feel that way. As I say, you're an emotionally intelligent personality. You have that very unique ability to communicate how you feel and to express yourself and to get it off your chest. So potentially that's what you do need to do. Talk, express yourself, communicate, get it out there, and potentially that's going to unblock some blockages, and you're going to start to feel positive about a few more things and boost that confidence up and feel a little bit better again. But we'll find out next week when we come back and do another reading for the boar people. We will be back Monday morning for a reading for the rat people, and so on and so forth. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I may see you then, but if I don't, I'll see you next week for another boar reading. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.